mean you haven't played it yet?
What's up, everybody? It's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, your source for classic gaming goodness, and today is another episode of You Mean You Haven't Played It Yet? This is a game that I haven't really played too much of, so I don't know too much about it, and it's Vegas Stakes for the Super Nintendo. And it's a casino game. You go to Las Vegas, do a lot of gambling. There's a little bit of a story and adventure to it as well that I'm not too familiar with. We're going to jump in with it right now. Here today on Happy Beard Games, I do want to point out that this is a game that is compatible with the Super Nintendo mouse. And yes, we are definitely going to be using it because this mouse is awesome. I love this controller. I only have a few games that work with it. And it's really fun. Every time I get a chance to use it on Super Nintendo, I used it. I do have a third-party one by Hyperkin, which has a laser, but we're going with the original for this with the ballpoint mouse. Ballpoint? Ball mouse. Let's jump in with Vegas Stakes on the Super Nintendo. When are we going to get there? I'm so tired of riding in this car. That's a pretty cool cutscene. Do I click or what do I do? Okay, there we go. Oh, quit complaining. We'll be there soon enough. Well, it'll be nice to stretch my legs and walk around. I'm not complaining, just anxious to get there. I think that was the same guy from the start. Blackjack, slots, roulette, craps, and poker. Which game should I play first? Well, I'm heading right to the poker table. That's where I'll make my riches. I hope I don't lose my shirt like I did the last time I went to Las Vegas. That's kind of what happened to me last time I was in Las Vegas. Okay, we're here. Good luck, and remember to go out in pairs. It'll be more fun. Okay. There is a bit of story and character interaction with these characters in this game. And, I'm not entirely sure how it all plays out. Golden Paradise Hotel and Casino. Alright. That's nice cutscenes for the Super Nintendo. Really cool. I mean, there is a lot of games that the Super Nintendo has cutscenes on, but these are pretty nice. I like them. It really adds to the atmosphere, not just going straight to the games, you know? Welcome to the Golden Paradise Hotel. Checking in, please write your name here. I'm a Mr. Kevin. Master Kevin. Master Kubenbender. Kevin. The mouse controls perfectly fine. It is a little slow compared to my desktop, but sometimes you can adjust the speed. So we got Kevin. Oh, it writes my name right there. That's nice. Yes, Mr. Kevin. We certainly have your reservation. We'll show you to your room. We got a hotel too. Please follow me. It's an experience, the Las Vegas experience. You got those big hotels, you got the gambling, you got your friends. Let's see if anyone wants to come to the casino with me. We've got Cliff. Looks like Willem Dafoe. We got Maria. Maria? Wow. We got Maria. We got Isabel. Isabel! Like on Animal Crossing. And you got Richard. Oh, Richard. Let's call him Richie. Hey, Richie. How about Richard? Yes, of course. Beep boop on my phone. It's ringing. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like this interaction stuff. Hello, Richard. How about going to the casino with me? Sure. Wait for me in the lobby. I'll be right there. I'm waiting. Okay, so here's the lobby. It looks like almost like a digitized photograph. I don't know. It could be art. Or drawing, you know, pixel drawing, I don't know. Return to room, exit casino, select game. We're gonna select game, of course. Now, when I go to casinos, I like to do slot machines, and that's pretty much all I do. So I'm not too familiar with the cards. Maybe blackjack, but I've never actually done that in a casino. Never roulette, never craps or poker. So let's click on slots, where I'm familiar with. And we're not gonna play the entire game today, of course. On this, you mean you haven't played it yet, but we are going to check out some of the basics. We got slot machine, and you've got $1, $5, $25, and $50 slots. Wow. I kind of just want to start with $1. I mean, that's what I do in real life, but we might step up the ante in this gameplay because it's just a video game. Now we've got Mr. Kevin at the top. You've got money is 0. Oh, I don't have any money. How am I going to play if I don't have any money? I don't know. I can't play if I don't have any money, right? No. Oh, okay, I have $999. So we're gonna bet $1. So we started with $1,000 and I don't know if you can raise the bet. Oh, you can raise the bet in the game. So it's a $1 slot machine, but you can raise the bet just like a real slot machine. So how many lines do we have? We have 5 total lines, which are in the sidebar, just basic slot machine stuff. So I'm gonna go all the way up in my first spin to 5 lines, which is the max you can do, and then pull the handle, which I guess you don't have to click on it. You just have to click. Oh, we got watermelon bar. How much did we get for that? Hey, we made back what we spent. We spent $5. What did we get? 50? No. We got 100? Where does it say where you got it? It's just adding up. Okay, yeah, I got like $100. Awesome. So let's try a lower one. Now, I know this is kind of going to be a very repetitive game. It's gambling, and you're just going to get money. I don't really know what you're supposed to be your real goal. Like, you're trying to get money and interact with the other characters and stuff. But, I get that. But is there a real goal? Like, is there a certain limit I'm supposed to reach? Let's try spinning it a few more times and see what happens. We're gonna go up to a 3 bet, or down to a 3 bet. So 3 lines. Normally I would do about, in real life I'd probably do like somewhere between 3 and 4 lines on a slot machine like this. Or somewhere between 2 and 4 lines. I want to do all 5 the whole time. But that's just me. And so let's go, every time you have to choose your lines, I guess. It doesn't save it, so let's try a 4-liner. And we're already pretty far ahead because of that first spin. I got lucky, beginner's luck. I don't know how common that is. We got 3 oranges. And that is... See, it doesn't say where it doesn't say, like, you got this much money. It just kind of adds up at the top, as far as I can tell. There might be another menu somewhere. Let's try one more, and that is... We're gonna do a 1-liner. See how much we can get on 1 line. Now, if you don't know slot machines, what the lines mean are... If you have this 1 line, there's an arrow. This is the only line that you can make matches on that you'll actually pay out money. If you have the 2, you'll get this line and the 1 line. If you have 3, you get all 3. You have 4 and 5, and they can go intersecting diagonally and horizontally as well. They can't go vertically, of course, but they go diagonally and horizontally. I don't think they go back and forth because there's no numbers on this side, but they go forward, left to right direction for paying. So let's pull that lever, and let's see what we get. Absolutely nothing. Okay, cool. Let's go check what this little icon down here is. Oh, you can call it Richard? Richard, how can I help you? See winning combos, give advice, and quit this game. Let's see. This is some more detail about the lines. It actually tells you what you can get when you have these on a line. So if I had a line with 3 oranges, it'd be your bet times 10. So if I bet like $5, then it'd be 50. And then it goes up and up. It starts out with these lower ones where cherries can be anything. So every time you get 1 cherry, you'll just get $2. So that's pretty cool. There's just some real slot machines that are actually like that, so that's pretty cool and true to the actual experience. 777 is $200 times your bet, or 200 times your bet. So I've played this before. I think I did get one of the top ones when I did play this before, and that was the only thing that made me stop playing, was because I got a really high one. But I've only played this game once before, so let's check out what else he has to say. Let's click on Give Advice, which will probably just give you some tips on how to play. But let's see, there is only one way to win on a slot machine. Insert a coin, pull the lever, and with luck, you'll be a millionaire. Well, maybe not a millionaire, but maybe if I was doing the full bet machine. So let's go back here and quit this game. I did win $99, so that's my winnings for this machine. Now we've also got Select Game, we've got Return to Room, which we might check out that one. I do want to check out one more game. I kind of want to stay away from the gambling card games and poker and craps and blackjack because I'm not familiar with them personally, and I don't know. I do actually have the instruction booklet here, which I'm assuming will tell you more on the rules. There might be some in-game rules as well, but let's just check out Roulette. And I'm not really too familiar with Roulette either, actually, to be honest. We got a little title screen there. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so let's just kind of go with it. 'Cause I haven't played it yet. You know you haven't played it yet. You don't know what you're doing. Place your bets. Anyone that knows this game better than me, and I'm sure there's lots of people that do, is probably like, what the heck is Kevin doing right now? I don't even know. I've seen this on a digital slot machine before, or maybe it was Kino, but it's something like that, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't even know. I don't care because it's not really money, and I'm not going to save my game, but I just want to see what to do. I think the next will be maybe Red 32. I sort of think so, but if you lose, don't blame me. Okay, Richard, let's try out Red 32. And what do I do now? I bet on it. And then I put it on there, and then I choose the money. Let's do $5. $5. Oh, that's $4. That's $5. And how do I start? Do I right click? No, right click takes it away. How do I start it? I know that's not go back. Let's try clicking on something else. Oh, there's a minimum bet of $20. Okay, that makes sense. So you go up to 20. Really nice clicking action. I definitely prefer this game with the mouse. It's a little weird not having a keyboard next to it though. And it's really weird because it's on the Super Nintendo, but it's all really cool. So we got $20. Now, what do I do? Click on that. What have I done? I don't know how to start. I don't know how to start this. Let's look in the rulebook real quick here, because the rules are an essential part of playing any video game. And luckily, this is one of the Super Nintendo games that I actually have the manual on. I actually have a few of them. But roulette, how do I play this game? Oh, it tells the mouse and the Super Nintendo controller controls. After completing wagering, position the cursor over the return icon and click the left mouse button to spin the wheel. Okay, so let's go up to 20. We got that. We click this return key down here, and it should spin a wheel. It didn't do anything, but have you finished your betting? Okay, so that's placing your bets, and you go there, and we spin that wheel, see where the ball lands, the little marble. I've never done this in real life, but it's pretty cool. Interesting way of gambling. 27. It wasn't 32. And that's the only one I bet on. So we lost our $20. I don't think we get anything, but maybe because it's red, you get something. I don't know. Maybe not. Probably not. So we lost. But I guess you could kind of put a bet on multiple things. And if you're playing multiplayer, it'll be a little more challenging. And let's exit this. No, let's exit this now. Let's go back. Let's see what else we got to do. We've got exit casino and return to room. What is the difference between that? Let's go to return to room. See what else is here in this game besides the actual gambling games. Go gambling with another friend, save your scores, and quit the game. Okay, so that's what you do back at the hotel. You can choose another friend to go with you because it does say go in pairs. Let's see if anyone wants to come to the casino with me. Okay. We've got Cliff, Maria, Isabel. Let's invite Isabel over if she wants to. Let's see, call her up. Call her up on my phone. It's ringing. That's a little, like, ring effect. Okay. Hello, Isabel. How about going to the casino with me? Sure. Wait for me in the lobby. I'll be right there. It's the same thing that Richard said. Okay. And we've got to go to the casino, but what does exit casino do? Let's click select games. They are the exact same games, no matter if you chose Isabel or not. You can also press right click to go back, by the way, guys. I know Mario Paint didn't really use the right click button, and that's the game that the mouse came with, was Mario Paint on the Super Nintendo, and so more people are familiar with the mouse on Mario Paint. That's why I mentioned that. Let's go to exit casino. Is that just exiting the whole game? It's kind of weird because no, there's something else here. Oh, there's more stuff to do. Oh, there's more casinos. Okay, that's cool. Which casino should we visit? The Laurel Palace is blocked off, so I'm gonna have to unlock that. There's the Hideaway, the Golden Paradise, the Buffalo Head, and the 2020. Let's check out Buffalo Head. Let's make a killing in the Old West. So they have different themes, and I didn't even know that. That's cool. So let's go to that one. Let's go. Let's go to Buffalo Head Casino. I don't think these are real casinos, but it is set in Vegas. I've never heard of these ones particularly. I haven't really been to Vegas since I'm an adult, so I'm not too familiar with what they had. And this is like 1993, so it's outdated. I think these are fictional casinos, though. I could be wrong. I don't recognize anything in the names. So we've got select games. You can see there's a little bit different setting on this casino, different kinds of players. You've got blackjack, slots, roulette, craps, and poker once again. Let's check out the slot machine and let's see what the differences are. Now we're gonna go on a big bet because, come on, big finale, finish this game. We've got $100 slots here. And it does look a little different on the side. It has that old Western theme to the design of the machine, but it's the same icons on the game, so we're doing $100 here. Let's try something really big in my first one. I'm gonna go $500 bet. That's nuts. That's nuts. All 5 lines, $500. Let's see what happens. Let's go. Let's go. We got something. I don't know what it was. What did I get? I made all my money back. I must have got 700. Right? I don't know. Mr. Kevin, would you be so kind as let me to check the meter on your slot machine? It's kind of realistic. I gotta check for the money, or maybe check if I was cheating. Sure, go ahead. Waitress or attendant? Well, I'm done. I left some credits on the machine for you. Thanks for letting me do my job. You've won $500? That's what I won from... No, wait, what? She left $500 on my machine for me? That's awesome, because that's about as much as I just made. So I have $1,779. I bet a lot on that last thing. So let's just do a couple $100, and then you can just click 100, and you click down here to reel them all in. Let's see what I get on a $100 spin. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. And let's try a couple at 200. Let's go all the way back down to $1,000 even. Which is where I started with at the start of this game, by the way. And I'm not really playing too seriously. We got cherry, watermelon, watermelon. I don't know how much that was, but it must have been... It's kind of hard... That's my main complaint with this game on the slot machine portion, is it doesn't say, like, a big pop-up, you've won this much every time. Which, I mean, that might get a little annoying to some, but they should at least tell you what you're winning. You can see it up here, but you have to keep track, like, okay, I have $1,679. And then you have to also keep track that, okay, now it's going down to 14. And so we're going to spin it, and then I gotta see how that adds up real quick, and I gotta kind of keep track of that. It's just not only about keeping track of your money that you have left, but it's also about, like, I just want to know how much I won. So we've got this, we've got a line up there, I didn't know what that is. I got a little bit there, so I think I got 200 from that. So let's go 2 more. Let's just go all the way down to 1,000 once again. And see if I can get there, or if something really big comes up first. The cherry always goes with something, doesn't it? Mr. Kevin, I'm down on my luck. Would you like to purchase my lottery ticket? The payoff is $10,000. It costs $1,000, but I will sell it to you for $500. No, I'm not really into that. I mean, I would maybe if I had like $5,000 in my pocket right now, but nah, I don't think I'd do that. That's a lot of money. $500 for someone's lottery ticket? Like, it could be coming in handy because you're like, might have a small selection of odds there for that lottery, but I don't know. Shouldn't say anything about that. Shouldn't say anything about the odds, which I guess you don't really matter that much on this game. But in real life, it's something you'd want to know, I guess. Mr. Kevin, my little girl is very sick and needs an operation. Wow. But we're too poor. I know we just met, but could you please lend me $100? Yeah, sure, why not? I don't really mind that much, as long as you're telling the truth, hopefully. Thank you so much. I'll pay you back, I promise. Well, I've got to go and tell her the good news. I made someone's day. Let's just go down to 100 for this last spin. So you can see that there is some interaction with people that come up to you in the bar. Wow, she's back! Mr. Kevin, you saved the life of my baby. Here's $200. You've won 100 from the slot machine. And then I guess I got 100. Wait, no, I got 200. Why did it... I don't know. She gave me 200. It said 100, but it went up to 200. Maybe I won 100 on the game. No, because she said she gave me 200. I don't know, whatever. So let's, I can't add up right now apparently, so let's, in my mind, so let's spend one more. Getting down to that $1,000. Some cherries up at the top, because we had that second line up there. So we got our 200 back. Let's try it again. We're on a roll of getting our money back every spin. By some circumstance. It's just here's this lady. I'm so sorry to ask you for a favor, but I desperately need some cash. Would you like to buy this diamond? I guarantee it's worth quite a bit. It's been appraised for $5,000. How much would you give me for it? I don't even have close to that. Please wait a moment. How about 3,500? No. I don't have that. Okay, she's getting kind of persistent here. She's lowering it down a lot. I don't really care for a diamond, unless there's a store where you can sell it or something. Look, I don't want your diamond. Why are you lowering it down to $600 if you can just go to someone else? This doesn't seem like, seems kind of scammy, fishy. Well, that's a real pity. She went all the way down from 5,000 to the original value of it to $400, and I didn't buy it because that's weird. I don't know, like, why would you barter down that low? I mean, I guess you could, but for a diamond, like, really just go to someone else. You don't have to go to me. I know I said I was gonna go to 1,000, but that gambling addiction makes you just want to keep playing. Just keep spinning and see what happens when you start winning. But, we're gonna end it about here. Oh, I didn't have that line. If I had this one right here, I think it's 3. Might have got that down the center. Anyways, I think that's about it for this game, so let's just go back and check on Isabel, as her name, and see what kind of advice she has for this. There's only one way to win on a slot machine, and that's the same thing that Richie said when I was talking to him in this game earlier. Let's quit the game, and I lost $200 from where I started when I started the game. That's why I said you lost 200. Now, we're gonna return to room. And I kind of wish there was more character interaction, like a role-playing game on this. That would have made the game a lot more fun. There is a small amount of it, like we saw, but I wish it was a little more in-depth and the character interaction, because that adds to the game experience. It's not just straight gambling the entire time, which can get kind of generic and boring, but it is kind of fun to have those extra characters and interaction with that. I don't know. I got this game used. Guys. I don't know what those those names came from, but so here's my old file, Mr. Kev. So let's just don't save. No, I'll save. I don't know. Whatever. I clicked on the wrong thing. I didn't really need to continue that anyways. So, so we've got this game, Vegas Stakes, for the Super Nintendo. You mean you haven't played it yet? Well, I've played it now, and do I recommend this game? Yes, I do. It's a very fun game. If you like gambling, and you want to play something that's a little bit safer on your money, because this game's not too expensive, and you're not putting money into your Super Nintendo by some means, Vegas Stakes is a very fun game. It's pretty well made. It's got some decent graphics and characters and cutscenes and stuff, but at its core, it's got some solid gambling, and it's got some nice interactions to keep you active and entertained throughout the gambling sessions. And there's other things that we haven't even checked out, such as like the blackjack craps and all that stuff. Poker. You can use your Super Nintendo mouse if you have one. You can use your controller if you have that. You can play multiplayer with another friend. It's got battery backup. Really cool. So, Vegas Stakes on the Super Nintendo. You mean you haven't played it yet? We've played it now on Happy Beard Games, your source for classic gaming goodness. Alright guys, stay tuned to Happy Beard Games for more fun on the Super Nintendo and other games. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, liking it, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Have you played this game, Vegas Stakes? What do you think about it? And share it with your friends, please subscribe, and remember, kids, your parents help you hook it up. Bye.